We must never stop dreaming. Dreams provide nourishment for the soul, just as a meal does for the body. Many times in our lives, we see our dreams shattered and our desires frustrated, but we have to continue dreaming. If we don't, our soul dies. What is a personal calling? It is God's blessing. It is the path that God chose for you here on earth. Whenever we do something that fills us with enthusiasm, we are following our legend. However, we don't all have the courage to confront our dream.
I want to be a fashion designer, become an architect, and start my own business.
Be a filmmaker.
To become a filmmaker.
I'll be a pharmacist.
Become a lawyer, maybe even a judge one day. Be a network administrator and have a good job, get well paid, and have a better life.
Everyone, when they are young, knows what their destiny is. At that point in their lives, everything is clear and everything is possible. They are not afraid to dream and to yearn for everything they would like to see happen to them in their lives.
My biggest goal in life is to one day become an emergency room doctor and just save people's lives. To be happy, to live happy.
I want to help people during AIDS.
To accomplish everything that I struggled with.
To make movies about what's really going on in the world.
I just want to be happy in life.
To give my family a better life than my father gave us.
To live a prosperous life and be rich pretty much.
First, we are told from childhood onward that everything we want to do is impossible. We grow up with this idea, and as the years accumulate, so too do the layers of prejudice, fear, and guilt. There comes a time when our personal calling is so deeply buried in our soul as to be invisible, but it's still there.
Ever since I was little, I always thought I'd be an interior designer. That was hands down what I wanted to do.
I've always had a desire and dream to work in the movie industry.
I wanted to teach high school, and I wanted to have 4 children.
If we have the courage to dig up our dream, we are then faced by the second obstacle, love. We know what we want to do, but are afraid of hurting those around us by abandoning everything in order to pursue our dream. We do not realize that love is just a further impetus, not something that will prevent us from going forward. We do not realize that those who are genuinely with us will want us to be happy and are prepared to accompany us on that journey.
I knew I wanted to be independent, and I wanted to be able to stand on my own if I needed to. I didn't want to have a man to support me.
Once we have accepted that love is a stimulus, we come up against the third obstacle, fear of the defeats that we will meet on the path. We who fight for a dream suffer far more when it doesn't work out, because we cannot fall in the old excuse, oh well, I didn't really want it anyway. We do want it and know that we have stalked everything on it, and that the path of the personal calling is no easier than any other path, except that our whole heart is in this journey.
I got pregnant at 20, and I was engaged but not married, so that was sort of a difficult thing.
I had to work other places because I knew that I could never make money doing video or film.
I asked myself, are the feats necessary? Necessary or not, they happen. When we first begin fighting for our dream, we have no experience and make many mistakes. The secret of life, though, is to fall 7 times and to get up 8 times.
Thought, I'm never going to be able to do this. I can't do this, but I figured if I didn't do it, then I would never do it, so I had to do it. That was always what I stuck to. Is if I quit, I'll never do it. I'll never go back, so I have to stick to it.
Having disinterred our dream, having used the power of love to nurture it and spend many years living with the scars, we suddenly noticed that what we always wanted was there, waiting for us, perhaps the very next day. Then comes the fourth obstacle, the fear of realizing the dream for which we fought all our lives. Oscar Wilde said, "Each man kills the thing he loves." And it's true. The mere possibility of getting what we want fills the soul of the ordinary person with guilt. We look around at all those who have failed to get what they want and feel that we do not deserve to get what we want either. We forget about all the obstacles we overcame, all the suffering we endured, all the things we had to give up in order to get this far. I have known a lot of people who, when their personal calling was within their grasp, went on to commit a series of stupid mistakes and never reached their goal. when it was only a step away. But if you believe yourself worthy of the thing you fought so hard to get, then you become an instrument of God. You help the soul of the world, and you understand why you are here.
Are you happy with your life?
I'm extremely happy. I am. I don't know where I'm going to go now. Now I have the master's, so I don't feel like I'm done. I feel like in life you should always try to get better.
Probably the best time of my life working in something that I desired all my life. That's an important thing, to be happy doing the things that you really think you wanted to do.
Once we have overcome the defeats, and we always do, we are filled by a greater sense of euphoria and confidence. In the silence of our hearts, we know that we are proving ourselves worthy of the miracle of life.
What would happen to you if you don't succeed to fulfill your dreams? If I don't succeed, I think I would be really sad and I would be disappointed in myself that I didn't try hard enough.
Then I'll have to find something else to do. I'm not going to give up. I'll just keep going on and do what I have to do.
I would be ashamed if I didn't. That would suck. I think I would just carry that with me till I die.
I would keep trying until I reach my goal, because a goal is meant to be a pain.
I would do something. I wouldn't just stay there.
What I would do is I'll probably get into DJing or something.
Find a different kind of motivation.
I just make the best of what I do accomplish.
I'm gonna live with my mom.
I really don't know because, dreams are all we have. When we least expect it, life sets us a challenge to test our courage and willingness to change. At such moment, there is no point in pretending that nothing has happened or in saying that we are not ready. The challenge will not wait. Life does not look back. A week is more than enough time for us to decide whether or not to accept our destiny.